What is a derivative? Derivatives are financial instruments that derives its value from something else. For example, rights and warrants are derived from the value of the underlying stock. There are many types of derivatives, such as CMOs, forwards, rights, and warrants.
A collateralized mortgage obligation, or CMO, is a derivative security. Its price is based on a pool of principal and interest paid on mortgages. It is used by taking money paid on houses and putting it towards other liquid securities. In simple terms, one bank makes a lot of loans to house buyers. Then the bank sells those loans to another bank, or the underwriter, who pays them money for the mortgages. After that, the investors pay cash to the underwriter in exchange for the interest from the mortgage loans. So, if people are paying their mortgages, then those that invested in the CMOs make money. One example of a CMO is a mortgage-backed security. In 2008, there were many mortgage-backed securities. The rising prices of houses made the security look like a good investment. However, the economic conditions at the time were not the best, leading to a lot of foreclosures and payment risks. As the price of houses started to decline, many people could not pay for their mortgages and started to default. People who invested in mortgage-backed securities lost a lot of money. A right is a derivative security that is given exclusively to a currently existing shareholder from a company to quickly raise capital. The security gives the investor the right to buy an upcoming newly season issued stock before it is made publicly available by the company. The price of the right is based on what the company is going to be selling the new stock for, the price of which is then discounted based on how much current stock that specific investor already has in the company. The right then lasts typically between 30 to 45 days, during which the investor may subscribe to buying some of the new stock, sell their right to somebody else, or just let it expire, which can come with some risk attached. Suppose you have 20 shares of ABC stock. The price of one share is currently $5. The 20 shares of stock that you own is therefore worth $100. Then you get a right that allows you to buy 20 shares of some new ABC stock at a discounted price of $4.75 per share. Now, each individual stock that you just bought is still worth $5, but you only had to pay $4.75.
A forward contract is a derivative security that allows an investor to buy an asset for a specific price at a later date. You might think it's similar to a future, but they have subtle differences. For example, a future is an exchange-traded commodity, while a forward is privately negotiated between two parties. The reason why you would enter a forward contract is because you don't like fluctuating prices. A forward contract sets a specific price for the underlying asset. But there will be one side of the party that makes a profit, while the other side of the party loses money. Here's an example. Let's say you're a zookeeper and you need bananas to feed your monkeys at the zoo. However, the price of bananas changes frequently, and you know you're going to have those monkeys for a while. You enjoy when the price of bananas goes to $2 a pound, because then you can purchase more bananas. But you don't like when the price rises up to $20 a pound. Your banana supplier also hates the fluctuating prices. They love when their bananas are worth $20, but they lose lots of money when their banana's value only goes down to $2. So, you guys agree that the price of bananas should be $11, no matter what the market price is. When bananas are worth $20, you get to buy them at $11, and that works out for you. But sadly, your banana supplier loses $9. When the market price is $2 and the supplier gets to sell them for $11, which works out for them, but so sad for you because you lost $9. But You hedged away all the risk and all the monkeys are happy. The party that is going to buy the underlying asset in the future has long position, and the party that will sell the underlying asset in the future has short position. Think sell, short. They both start with S. In the example, who do you think had the long position? Who had the short? In this case, the banana supplier had the short position because they were selling the bananas, and the zookeeper had the long position because they were buying the bananas to feed their monkeys. Can you guess what the underlying asset in this example was? The bananas!
Warrants. A warrant is a derivative that allows an investor to set a price that they want to buy a specific amount of stock at on a predetermined date. They are given to investors by the company whose typically newly seasoned stock they are looking to buy. Warrants tend to be more long-term investments, some lasting up to 5 years in length. They are usually used to attract investors to a company's new stock. Warrants are similar to call options except that they're longer, aren't traded on an exchange, and are issued directly from the company rather than an intermediary. But there are also some similarities. Both are issued with a strike price and an expiration date. Say that company ZYX has a stock that is currently priced at $20 per share. To buy 100 shares of ZYX stock, the investor would need $2,000. However, the investor was given a warrant that allows them to buy ZYX stock for only $10 per share. If exercised, the investor can then buy 100 shares of ZYX stock for only $1,000, half the cost. Investors usually exercise the warrant when it is below the market price so that they can make a profit. For example, if the market price of a stock is $25 and your warrant allows you to buy the stock for $15, then you would want to exercise the warrant. This would allow the investor to buy the stock for $15 and resell it for the market price of $25. That way, the investor makes a profit of $10.
Let's recap. A derivative is a term for something that is derived from another thing. CMOs are a pool of principal and interest payments. It is derived from mortgages. Forwards are contracts between two parties to buy or sell something in the future. It is derived from the underlying asset that is going to be bought or sold in the future. Lastly, rights and warrants are both financial instruments that give the investor the right to buy more shares of stock for a discounted price. Now you know all about derivatives!